Collins, Part 2, Using Non-Authoritative Sources to Supplement Codification Research. The objectives include locating the FASB's basis for conclusions in pre-codification standards and accounting standards updates, understanding how other sources of non-authoritative guidance may be used. Non-authoritative guidance is any source of accounting guidance or practice not included in the FASB codification. The guidance included within the codification is extensive. However, it does not offer guidance on every possible accounting issue. Accounting standards updates are periodically issued by the FASB for the purpose of making changes to the codification. These are issued to reflect final decisions of the FASB following its extensive due process. These are not considered authoritative in their own right. Pre-codification standards comprise the guidance in effect at the time of the codification's creation in 2009. These include, for example, FASB statements, EITF abstracts, APB opinions, and accounting research bulletins. These standards were used to populate the codification, then were superseded when the codification became effective. Content considered non-essential and excluded from the codification includes, for example, some background information and the board's basis for conclusion. There has been criticism that the current content in the codification does not storytell. Researchers sometimes need to go back to the source guidance for more context. Accounting standard updates include a reference to the topic it is updating, the Accounting Standards Update number, a summary of key provisions, why these were issued, marked changes to the codification, and a basis for conclusion. You can find these in the codification database under Other Sources. Note Accounting Standards Updates, Proposed Accounting Standards Updates, and Pre-codification Standards, as well as the concept statements. Why might an accounting researcher access a pre-codification standard or ASU? Grandfathered content, basis for conclusion, or historical guidance may be the reasons. Certain content from pre-codification standard was deemed non-essential and not included in the codification. Now let's turn our attention to accounting firm resources. First, guidebooks. Major public accounting firms frequently write guidebooks on specific accounting topics. These provide clarity on complex topics such as derivatives, fair value, consolidation, pension accounting, and more. Often these are accessible for free online. Use caution. First, these guidebooks are non-authoritative. Use these only to supplement authoritative references. Also, these guidebooks may be outdated. If guidebooks are used, when quoting excerpts from the codification per the guidebook, go to the codification. Go to the authoritative source. Don't pull the information from the guidebook or cite firm guidance when authoritative guidance could be used instead. Provide the words of the codification. Confirm the guidance included in the guidebook has not been superseded by cross-referencing the guidebook requirements to the codification. Accounting firm resources for interpretive guidance related to emerging issues or newly issued FASB requirements. Consult firm white papers or firm technical updates. These offer timely insight into possible implementation issues associated with the new guidance. Let's look at AICPA resources, and these are non-authoritative. As a member of the AICPA, you have access to the technical hotline, which can be a great help in researching if the issue has not been covered in the codification. Let's look at IFRS. Companies following U.S. GAAP may consult IFRS when authoritative GAAP does not address a particular issue. In such cases, IFRS is non-authoritative. Treat IFRS as you would any other non-authoritative source. Ideally, the citation should be in addition to authoritative GAAP.